So good morning, children.
Morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning,
Morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. The last class we discussed about similarity of triangles. See, we are discussing about similarity of triangles.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in similarity, we did one theorem, BPT, and we solved few questions based on BPT. Okay. Now let's do one more question based on that similarity. Write the question. Write this question. Okay, last year you have learned midpoint theorem, isn't it? Last year you have learned midpoint theorem. Is that no? Last year did you learn midpoint theorem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now here we are going to prove BPT, midpoint theorem using BPT. We are going to prove midpoint theorem using BPT. Write the question. Prove that a line drawn prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of the triangle. Line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. Line drawn through midpoint of one side of a triangle. Midpoint of one side of triangle. Line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to the other side. Parallel to the other side. Parallel to the other side. Bisects the third side. Bisects the third side. Bisects the third side. Yes, Arjun? Arjun? Yes, Arjun?
Ma'am,
Yes.
can you show the board?
Yes. Okay. Arjun has raised his hands. That's what I asked. Why? What happened? Okay. Look at this, children. Listen to this question. Prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to the other side bisects the BPT. The line is drawn parallel. Parallel means which one you have to use? Ashik.
Yes, ma'am.
If it is given parallel, we have to use
BPT.
BPT. Very good. Okay. If parallel condition is given means you have to use BPT. If proportionality is given,
Converse.
converse. Very good, Aditya. Okay. If ratio is given, if similarity, two sides are proportional is given means you have to use converse. Okay. Now look at this. A line is drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. So we need one triangle. Okay. So I'm taking a triangle. Let ABC be the given triangle. We are drawing a line through the midpoint. Suppose B is the midpoint. Okay. Okay. So we are taking one triangle. Let ABC be the given triangle. We are taking one triangle. Yes.
Ma'am, figure
Yes.
be given with the question.
No, children. No. Okay. Children, one thing I want to say, don't expect the figure. In some of your questions, in your textbook, as well as in R.D. Sharma, okay, in the NCERT textbook and all, in some questions, they are giving the figure. There are some cases where the figure will be given because sometimes from the figure only you have to answer some questions. For that and all, compulsory means they will give. But for these questions, few questions, although figure is given there, for the board exam, they will not give the figure. So what we have to do is read the question. Read it. We have to draw the figure by ourselves. Is it clear? in your textbook, sometimes along with the questions, figure will be give there. Don't copy it from there. You read the question, try to draw the figure and check it. Is it correct? And then solve it. Okay. When I send some questions from NCERT textbook also, some figures are there. But in some cases, the figure will not be given. So what you have to do? From the beginning, we have to practice in such a way that, suppose figure is not given, how we will draw? You read the question and draw it and then check it with the given figure. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes,
Rifa?
ma'am.
Aditya?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at this question. Here figure is not given. A line is drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. So we need one triangle. So let ABC be the triangle. And look at here, a line is drawn through the midpoint. So let us take, let D be the midpoint. Let D be the midpoint of AB. So we through the midpoint, we are drawing a line. So let DE be drawn parallel to BC. Okay, we are draw DE parallel to BC. Okay, read the question again. Through the midpoint of one side of a triangle, parallel to the other side. We are drawing one side. What we have to prove? This E, this line DE bisects AC. When you draw the parallel line, it is bisecting. That is what we want to prove. We have to prove DE bisects. DE bisects AC. That means what you have to prove, children? Bisecting. What is the meaning of bisecting?
Cutting.
Bisect. The word itself is there.
Cutting
Bisect.
into two equal parts.
Yes, very good. It is dividing it into two equal parts. Bi means two. Sect
And
means
A-
parts. Two
And
parts.
AE by EC.
Yes. We want to prove. We have to prove. That is to prove AE is equal to EC. Equal. It is equal. That means you have to prove AE is equal to EC. Is it clear? Up to this, from the question, we are drawing the figure and we are writing what is given, what to prove. Is it okay? Read the question again. A line is drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. So we take one triangle ABC. D is the midpoint. Through the midpoint, one line is drawn parallel to the other side. DE is parallel to BC. We have to prove it bisects AC. We have to prove DE bisects AC. That means you have to prove AE is equal to EC. Bisect means two equal parts. You have to prove AE is equal to EC. Up to this, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear, children? Pratyush, Rosabi, and Mary, Hadyamin.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now tell me, children, which rule you will use here? It is given parallel. Therefore,
BPT.
BPT. Okay. So, okay. So, in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. Therefore, by BPT, what we will get? AD by DB, isn't it? Vishnu Priya, is it correct? AD by DB will be equal to?
Yes, ma'am.
AD by DB will be equal to?
AE by EC.
Yes, it is equal to AE by EC. Is it correct, Haya? By BPT, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Is it correct, Haya?
Yes, ma'am.
Now look at your children. What can you say about the ratio AD by DB? What is given about D?
Is a point.
D, is it simply a point? D is
Point.
D is the midpoint, isn't it? It is given D is midpoint. Therefore, can we say AD will be equal to DB?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore, what is the ratio AD by DB? Will it be 1? Numerator and denominator are same.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can cancel it, isn't it? So, okay, it is given D is the midpoint. Therefore, we get AD by DB is equal to 1. Therefore, we get 1 is equal to AE by EC. Is it correct? AD by DB is equal to 1, which is equal to AE by EC. Now here you cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, we get AE is equal to EC. Are you getting the required result? This is what you have to prove. AE is equal to EC.
Can you explain from the D is the midpoint?
D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint means, okay, that is given. In the question it is given D is the midpoint. Through the midpoint, we are drawing one parallel line. We are drawing DE parallel to BC. What we have to prove? It bisects the other side. We have to prove it is bisecting. What is the meaning of bisecting? Two equal parts. So we have to prove DE bisects AC. That means you have to prove E is the midpoint. When will you say it is a midpoint? The measure AE will be same as the measure EC. So that is to prove AE is equal to EC. Now you take the triangle. In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. Therefore, we get AD by DB by DPT. AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Here it is given D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint. D is the midpoint of AB. So we get AD is equal to DB. AD and DB are same. Therefore, AD by DB is equal to 1. Therefore, we get AD by DB is equal to 1. Therefore, when you substitute it here, AD by DB is 1, which is equal to AE by EC. Okay, AD by DB is 1. So, we get AE by EC is 1. That is, AE is equal to EC. Therefore, E is the midpoint. E is the midpoint. Hence, proved. Hence, we have proved the result. That is what we have to prove. If one side, if D is the midpoint, if you draw the parallel line, surely the other end will be also the midpoint. Hence, proved.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is the midpoint theorem. Last year you have learned midpoint theorem. Here, we are using DPT and proving the midpoint theorem. We are using DPT and proving the midpoint theorem. Okay? Is it okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, how
Yes.
did AD by DB became 1?
These two are equal. AD equals DB. So if you divide two equal quantities, what you will get? What is 5 by 5? Will it be 1? Okay, AD is same as DB. So when you divide the two equal quantities, the answer will be 1. Okay? Is it
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Okay, children, listen children. Today, I'll be sending next set of questions. That day, I have sent few questions. I asked to copy it. Today, I'll be sending the next set. Few questions, we have solved it in the class. Once again, do that question, same questions as homework. Is it clear? Few questions. I'll be sending around 6 questions. All the 5 questions we have discussed in the class. But don't think it is already in the notebook. Don't take like that. You learn it and do it again. That's why I'm sending that. Make it thorough with the textbook NCRT questions. Is it clear? I'll be sending 6 questions as homework today, among which 5 questions already we have solved. Why I am sending this again means make it thorough with the NCRT textbook questions. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Write and learn. Don't open the notebook and sit like this and learn it. There is no use. Max, you read it and try to solve it by yourself. Okay, children. Now, write the next one. Right. Yes? Write the next question. Draw the figure. Okay, look at the figure, how I am drawing the figure, check it. This is the figure given. Through O I am drawing 3 axes. I am joining these 3 and I join the other 3. A, B, C, P, Q, R. This is the figure given.
There is no question for this.
Question is there. First you draw the figure. Without question, how? Okay, what is the use, isn't it? First you draw the figure. How to draw the figure? Is it clear, children? I'll draw it once again. I'll explain it. Okay, look at here. First you draw 3 lines like this. Starting from the origin, you draw 3 lines. Then you take 3 points and join it. Now join the other ends. This is O, A, B, C, P, Q, R. Okay, you have drawn the figure.
Yes, ma'am.
The question is like this. Write the question. A, B, and C are points on OP, OQ and OR respectively. A, B, C are points on OP, OQ, OR respectively, such that AB parallel to PQ, AB parallel to PQ, comma, AC parallel to PR, AC parallel to PR. Show that BC is parallel to QR. Show that BC is parallel to QR. A, B and C are points on OP, OQ and OR respectively, such that AB parallel to PQ, comma, AC parallel to PR. Show that BC parallel to QR. You have to show that BC is parallel to QR. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children, you have drawn the figure. Draw the figure somewhat big. Okay, don't draw a very small figure. It will be difficult for you to understand. Okay. Okay, children, I'm going to write the solution. Listen. Okay, it is given A, B, C are points on OB, OQ and OR such that AB is parallel to PQ. You start with that. AB is parallel to PQ. Okay, parallel is given. If parallel is given, we have to use Johan. If parallel is given, we have to use
PPT.
Johan. If parallel is given, we have to use yes, what do you have to use? Yes, Johan. It is muted.
PPT.
Yes, we have to use BPT, basic proportionality theorem. But BPT, we can use it for triangles, isn't it? We can use it for triangles. So now look at the question. Here it is given. AB is parallel to PQ. It is given AB parallel to PQ PQ. So can you fix the triangle? Which is the triangle?
POQ.
Very good. Okay, POQ is the triangle. Is it like that, Arjun? Check it. Is it this a triangle? POQ. Is it a triangle? Yes, isn't it? We are getting these two as parallel. So, which triangle we are fixing here? In triangle POQ. It is given AB is parallel to PQ. Therefore, by BPT, what you will get? Nirupama, tell me. By BPT, what you will get? Nirupama is there? What you will get? AB is parallel to PQ. We have fixed the triangle. What is the condition you will get? Yes, Nirupama? Is there? No. Okay, Fia? Fia? Give the answer, Fia.
PA by AO is equal to B by BQ.
Very good. PA by AO is equal to PA. We are starting from here. So here also we should start from the other end. QB by BO. PA by A.
Mama, you written OA by AP is equal to OB by BQ.
Yes, that is also correct. That is also correct. But you should check it. If I start from here to this end, here also I should start from here. If I start from O, the other side also I should start from O. Name this as equation 1. So we took the first parallel condition and we are getting the first equation. Now look at the next one. AC is parallel to PR. AC is parallel to PR. So which triangle? AC is parallel to PR. Which is the
POR.
yes, in triangle POR. We can take this triangle in triangle POR. Apply the BPT. So in triangle POR, we have AC parallel to PR. Therefore, by BPT, John, can you tell me what you will get? What do you
OC by CR
OC by CR equal to
is equal to OA by AP.
OA by AP equal to OA by AP. This is equation 2. Before you writing the equation 2, check it here. Here we have PA by AO. Here we have OA, isn't it? What you can do, if you are taking like this, you take the reciprocal. Because one end we started from the other one, isn't it? Fia gave from here. Now John is giving from the O. So no problem. If it is coming like that, what you can do? You take the reciprocal. When you take the reciprocal, what you will get? CR by OC is equal to AP by OA. That is equation 2. Now compare these two equations. Compare 1 and 2.
Cut it.
What you will get? When you compare 1 and 2, what is the condition you will get?
Actually,
From,
we took
why we took reciprocal? Here we have PA in the numerator. Here we have PA in the denominator. I want to compare. Look at here. Here it is in the form PA by AO. Here it is AP by OA. So to make it same. Okay. To make it same, I am taking the reciprocal. So when you take the reciprocal, it will become AP by OA. Now compare it. When you compare it, what you will get? We will get.
cancel.
So we get QB by BO is equal to CR by OC. From 1 and 2, we will get QB by BO is equal to CR by OC. QB by BO is equal to CR by OC.
And can we write like QB by BO equal to OC by CR?
QB by BO is equal to no. Here, which is here? When you, that's what I'm saying, you should compare. Here it is AP on the top. Here also we have AP on the top, like that. So what is here? QB by BO equal to here CR by OC. It is CR by OC. We can't write OC on the top. When you compare it, you should compare it. Okay, now look at this, children. We get sides are proportional. Which are the sides we are getting proportional? Once again, you look into the figure. Look into the figure. QB by BO. QB means this part. QB by BO is equal to RC by CO. Isn't it? So in which triangle we are getting sides proportional?
QOR.
It is in the triangle QOR. In QOR, we get QB by BO is equal to RC by CO. Sides are proportional. If the sides are proportional, then what we can say? Line joining these two will be parallel. So BC will be parallel. We can use the converse. Here it is given proportional. So we can use converse. So from 1 and 2 we have like this. Therefore, by converse of BPT.
Remember, as it is shown, it is proportional.
This is the result. What is the result here we are getting from 1 and 2? When you compare it, are we getting the ratios equal?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
How we can understand that is converse of BPT?
If the ratios are given means we have to use PPT. Here we are getting the ratios are proportional. Proportionality implies parallel. That is converse. Here proportional is given. Look at the result. In the result we want to prove it is parallel. So by the converse of BPT, in which triangle? In triangle OQR. Yes.
Ma'am, when we first and second equation, how did we understand that they are proportional?
First and second equations. From the first and second equation, already these two are equal, isn't it? Are we getting these two sides are equal? AP by PO is equal to AP by OA. So we get these two are equal. QB by BO is equal to CR by OC. These two are equal, children. So, okay, these two values we are getting equal. Okay, suppose we are getting like this, x is equal to y, y is equal to z. Therefore, can we say x is equal to z? That is what we are writing here. Already these two are equal. So, we get QB by BO is equal to CR by OC. Once we get the proportionality, you look into the triangle. Look into look in the triangle QB by BO. Where you are getting, these are the sides of the triangle OQ. Again, look at the other side, OC by CR. It is the side of the triangle OR. That means which is the triangle we have to consider? OQR. Okay, so once we get the proportion, you have to check which sides are proportional. Which are the sides are proportional? It is the part of which triangle? It is the part of the triangle OQR. It is a part of the triangle OQR. Therefore, we get BC is parallel to QR. Hence proved. Hence proved. Okay, is it okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, do this and try it again. Okay, if you try it by yourself only, you will understand. Okay, you'll be analyzing it again. Why? So you'll be getting the reason.
And can you scroll to left?
Left. Is it okay?
Ah,
What are you doing there, Melvin? Huh? See, next period, get ready for the test paper as well as next 2 students get ready for taking the seminar. I think Anne Mary is ready, isn't it? Next period. Anne Mary and who is the other one is ready? Ashik, are you ready? Aditya's is over. Then. Next 5 roll numbers that day I gave the topic, isn't it? Aman Shakir's it is over, isn't it? Afsana, now after, okay, so get ready, Afsana. Okay, now listen, children, write this question. Okay, that day we discussed about some criteria for similarity. Which are the different criteria we have discussed? What are the criteria we have discussed for similarity? First one is AAA criteria. If all the angles of one triangle are equal to all the angles of other triangle, then they are similar. Okay, so that one in simplified form nowadays we are using as AA criteria. If 2 angles are equal, then they are similar. The second condition is SSS. Okay, today I'll send the notes, copy it in your notebook. Okay, write the criteria in your notes. Now this is SSS. SSS means side. If all the sides are proportional, then the given triangles are similar. Third one is SAS, side angle sides. Third one is SAS. Okay, so these are the criteria we have here for checking.
My first one or A means
That day what we said, if 2 angles are equal, look at 2 triangles here. Suppose this is 60, 40. And another triangle I'm having like this. Here it is 60, 40. What will be the third angle? What is the third? 80. Whether the third angle will be equal.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, that is by using angle sum property. So it is not compulsory you have to check all the 3 angles. If 2 angles are equal, then automatically the third angle will be equal by using angle sum property and we get they are similar. Okay, now write this question. State which of the triangles are similar. Look at here. State which pairs of triangles are similar. Write the question. State which pairs of triangles are similar. State which pairs of triangles are similar. Write the similarity criteria. Write the similarity criteria. Write the similarity. Huh? Yes?
Should we write this full question?
Yes. State which pair of triangles in the given figure are similar. State which pair of given triangles are similar. Write the similarity criteria used. Write the similarity criteria used. Write the similarity criteria used and also write the pair of similar triangles and also write the pair of similar triangles and also write the pair of similar triangles in symbolic form. In symbolic form. Write the pair of similar triangles in symbolic form. You have to write them in symbolic form. Apsana, I think you can get ready. It's okay. So copy this question. We'll be discussing the answer in the next period. So first you draw this figure and check it. Draw the figure. ABC is one triangle. PQR is another triangle. Yes? Draw the triangle ABC and PQR. The vertices are 60, 80, 40. Vertices are 60, 80 and 40. We have to check whether they are similar or not. Okay, we have to check whether they are similar or not. We'll be discussing the answer in the next period. Okay. This type of questions will be asked for 1 mark question. You know, this term you have MCQ. So for MCQs and all, this type of questions will be asked.
How much time will be given?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how much time?
Will be given for MCQ.
Total, okay, I think in CBSE site it is available there. It is 90 minutes. 90 minutes only. How many questions and all, they will inform. They will be, okay, they will be that and all, they will send them in. Okay, now Afsana, I think you can get ready, Afsana. Where is Afsana? Afsana?
Yes, ma'am.
Where I can't, yes, Afsana. Yes, Afsana.
Stop the minute. Ma'am, I can't share this screen.
Why? Is it a PPT you made there or what type of file you have made? Huh? Yes, Afsana? Can use AAA criteria. So by AAA criteria, all the 3 angles are equal. When you write this, listen children, we should write it in the correct order. Triangle ABC is similar to ABC is similar to triangle. Look at here. At A, I am having vertex 60. Okay, listen. Don't write. First listen. At A, we have 60. So here also we should write the correct order. P. Then B, we have 80. PQR. PQR. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. ABC will be similar to triangle PQR. Which criteria we are using here? AAA criteria. We are using AAA criteria and that order you should write it correctly. ABC is similar to triangle PQR.
Only that much answer.
Only that much only you have to write. In which order? That order you should write it correctly. Okay? Okay, children. Meet you in the next period. Thank you.
Thank you.